Like, does being a rich kid make you just not have morals or like, no right from wrong or murder? Like, so like when I first heard this, what I usually go to is like, all right, so maybe because to me, there's such a thing as being born evil, and I don't think a lot of people think this is a real thing. I was talking to Twitter on people and with people on Twitter, and they were arguing that like it's the way you're raised. You're raised a bad way. Like I don't think so. There's people who have been assaulted or molested or like had a terrible childhood. Like there's no way all of them go on to become violent, horrible murderers, Like and all the murderers that are out there, they clearly have no conscience. Like there's just no and I know they've like looked at their brain and there's no like they just don't have that part of the brain or they don't like um actually I guess I'll look that up too. Yeah, psychopath brain versus normal brain. So, these like some AI summaries up here, it's like I don't know if they're always correct, but I can't turn it off somehow. Studies do show that a psychopath's brain is different from a normal brain. Significant differences in all these areas of the brain. Okay, so how are you going to argue that? Well, I guess people would argue that they're being raised made their brain like work differently. I don't understand what this argument. Like, if anybody somehow watches this video, sound off. Sound off in the comments. Like and subscribe. But like so okay, the people that don't think people are born evil and it's just environmental, how do you explain this? How do you explain that the brain scans are different and like they don't work right? How? So this is what I thought of Nick Reiner. He's got to be a psychopath. He was born with a different brain or born evil. Now, I know evil is associated with like, being religious, I guess. So people are like, oh, I don't, oh, that's like, no, that's not true. Come on, that can't be true because it's not scientific. It's like saying evil. That's like, I mean, people, if you don't think there are bad people out there, okay, you don't have to call it evil, I guess. Like, but what's the difference? And it's like, it's not even saying that the Satan is like controlling people or something, but like people with just evil. Like, there's like a good percentage of people in prison or criminals that like they'll just keep doing bad things over and over. There's no saving them. That's what they say about psychopathtic people. Like, you can't fix it. Like, same thing with like a narcissist, I guess. That's like a clinical definition of one. And psychopath is pretty much the same. Like, that's my feeling about Nick Reiner, but I guess maybe he could be schizophrenic and then got violent. I guess that's the thing. I mean, like, I just looked it up thinking that it wouldn't really be that high of a rate, but I guess it is higher than I thought, especially with men. This research throws some interesting questions. If a psychopath's brain is different, shouldn't they be treated differently? If a person suffered a brain injury, then did a crime, we would not send them to prison. So I don't think that's true. I mean, Aaron Hernandez. I mean, well, they didn't know. I guess he had, that shitty brain or whatever. So like then these people are like, "Oh, we need to have sympathy for psychopaths." It's like they don't have that. They can't have that. It's not even like they don't, like, even if they wanted to, it doesn't happen, you know? And this is why they keep getting away with stuff, because people don't think evil's real. They don't think people are born evil or born. I mean, there's no say. All the stuff I've heard, like, I used to look up a lot of this stuff. Like, I guess I was fascinated with, like, serial killers and people who, like, why do people get that way, or like, and that's why, and like all the stuff they say about psychopaths is that they can't be cured. There's no, they're born that way. There's no way to change it. So, like, if you don't think that, if you think they can be changed, you're basically going to be screwed. You're going to be taken advantage of, or maybe killed by the person. I mean,